Hey y'all, I'm back in the same outfit because it's the same day. It's just a different video for you guys. So I ended my last one and checked the time, and I have enough time. I went and swapped out my laundry, and I have enough time to probably do one more video, which is helping me because now I can see things that need to be washed that are in here. So hello and welcome. This is K-Lynne, flipping for change. I probably should have done that. I don't think I did an intro in my other one. Okay. Can y'all tell that I also have not had my medication today? Yeah. So this is my like death pile diaries type of thing that I just decided to do because, and you can go back and see video 1 in this series, was me showing y'all the reality of not working your business the way that you should be working it. I've been like recycling listings for many months and not photographing and putting up new stuff. So I've been barely like hovering above water all this time, and I don't want to hover above water. I want to make this business work. I want this business one day to replace my full-time job. I am a part-time reseller. I'm a full-time educator. I would like to one day not be working that as a full-time job and maybe just volunteering with children, doing respite for kids in foster care, that sort of thing. For now, I am a special education assistant in the public school system in a preschool classroom, and I am on summer break for 2 weeks, and then I will be doing summer school, and then I'll be on summer break again for 2 weeks before we start school back at the end of, we don't go back in the fall, we go back at the end of summer. So I'm starting this little series to get in here. There's so much in here that needs to be photographed. For one thing, that needs to be photographed and listed, but there's also a lot of stuff in here that can be given away or redonated that no longer fits the metrics of my business. I used to anything and everything that people would give me, because people know what I do, and people would just give me boxes and bags of stuff that they were going to donate, and they would say, well, hey, I was going to donate it, but I thought maybe you could sell it. And no matter what it was, I would sell it. Now I'll still take that stuff, but I am more selective now. I'm learning as I'm going through. This is year number 3 in this business for me. I think 2021, 22, 23. This is year number 4 in this business for me. So I'm 21 and 22 were definitely trial and error years. 23, I think I kind of got like my systems down, but it took me until this year, end of 23, maybe early 24, to kind of realize like all that little stuff and the small dollar stuff for me, where I am with my business right now, is not worth the time. I don't have tens of thousands of listings or even thousands of listings. So I'm not turning things over every single day, right? What I have right now, I want it to be desirable, and I want people to go in and purchase. I am a fast nickel, not a slow dime kind of person. So I'm trying to do like 15 and above. I will list things that are 15 and above, and if I run sales and I get like 10 or 12 for something, then that's okay. But like I had a ton of Beanie Babies that were listed just because I ordered a mystery box and I got 10 pounds of Beanie Babies, and I said, well, I paid for all of this, so I'm going to list all of it. And those were in my store for like 2.5 years, and I did make my money back on that box, and I probably doubled my money in the few that I was able to lot together that had some value, because they were Beanie Babies and Beanie Boos and the teeny beanies. But I have like a whole brown paper shopping bag, like a grocer bag full, that I just delisted and took down, because that's no longer where I want to be with my business. I don't want to waste the time, and I don't want to waste the space. And like I feel like the more of those types of things that you have in your store that aren't moving, the more. Okay. I just had to stop and check to make sure that it was recording, because I'm using my phone and it doesn't have like a light or anything to tell me it's recording. So I feel like the more of that kind of bottom feeder kind of stuff you have in your eBay store that nobody is really looking at. If you like, I'm going to say I have like 500 to 600 items that are active right now. And if 300 of those are bottom feeders that nobody's looking at, I feel like the algorithm probably isn't inclined to push my other stuff up in the search, because like half of my store nobody's interested in. Do you know what I mean? So I'm slowly trying to get rid of that stuff. I also have learned to not have an emotional attachment. And I used to hear other resellers talk about that, and I was always like, how do people have an emotional attachment to this stuff, right? You're buying it to sell it. But I totally get it, because like if I have something that I know, let's say like from my last video, I had this strawberry Pier 1 Imports little appetizer dish or spoon rest or whatever you wanted to use it for. So let's say I feel like Pier 1 is out of business and it's a cute little strawberry and look how fun it is and this should be worth $25. But let's say I comp it and it's worth $15. I used to be where I would be, well, I'm listing it for $25 because that's what I want and I'm going to wait. I'm not like that anymore. If this is valued at $15, I'm going to list it at $15 and probably run a sale and hope to get $12. If it's valued at $10, I'm probably going to either use it myself or I'm going to redonate it, or I'm going to put it on my Buy Nothing group in my local neighborhood and give it away, because I don't want all those bottom feeder stuff in there. I was not intending to go into like this whole big rant, but anyway, that was just to kind of give you an idea of why I'm doing this. So we're going through all the stuff in my, we are in my inventory room that is unlisted. I have another inventory room that is all listed items. So in here, we're going through all of the unlisted inventory that I haven't seen in probably close to a year. Some of it more than a year has been sitting in here. That's insanity. That's insanity. Like, I can't even believe I allowed myself to get to this point. But there's no use crying over spilled milk, right? Like, why beat myself up? I need to do something about it. So we're going to sort through and take a look at some of the stuff that I haven't seen in forever. And I've got some little baskets and bins below me of things that need to be laundered. And then I have like purses and shoes and like everything of clothing and accessories, and a thing of like decor and hard goods below me. So that's where I will be putting a lot of stuff. And 1 minute, I want to just bring all these a little bit closer so I'm not like throwing things. So let's get started. What do we have here? What is this? Dear Santa, I have been good-ish. That's cute. What is like a little travel thing? It's got little hearts on the zipper. Oh, it's a jewelry box. This is cute. So I guess it would be like a little travel. Here's a little bag that just sticks in here with hook and loop. So you could put like your bracelets in there. And then here's, oh, it's Brighton. And here's a little mirror, and then a spot for your rings and earrings and necklaces and anything else that you would want. This is so cute. This is adorable. I definitely, so I think I had said in my other video, I have items that I probably, they're not going to get sorted like this now, but my intention when I get things like items together, I'm going to be doing my fall stuff that I want to be listed like late August, early September, like especially fall and winter clothing and that sort of stuff, Halloween decor, that sort of thing. And then once all of that is photographed and I have those drafted, I like to draft everything. I use Vendoo. I am not sponsored by them. I do use Vendoo. I absolutely love it. I draft everything in Vendoo and everything stays in Vendoo, because if you are on eBay, you know things disappear. Number one, there's a limit to how many drafts you can have in eBay, and after, I think, is it 60 days or 90 days, they drop off. Is it 30 days now? I feel like they changed it. It's 30 or 60. I don't know. I just know that if you don't get to them right away, they start to fall off. Vendoo doesn't do that. They stay in there. So I use Vendoo, and that's where I generate everything. I draft everything in there, and then I go in and I list from Vendoo to all of the platforms, and it takes me like that long to cross post to every platform that I sell on. I love it. I am not sponsored by them, but if you need a cross listing platform, check them out. I love them. I know there's another one that a lot of resellers in the YouTube community use. I did try that years ago. They have now advanced, and I'm talking about LP are the initials. They've advanced and they now offer a lot of the same things that Vendoo offers. But I haven't used them in years and years and years. I went to Vendoo because of what they offered at that time. LP did not offer. And I think still delisting is the big one for me. Vendu, if something sells, I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. If something sells on Poshmark, Vendu automatically pulls it from Mercari and eBay. If it sells on eBay, they automatically pull it from Mercari and Poshmark. If it sells on Mercari, they automatically pull it from Poshmark and eBay. I don't have to go in and remember to go through and delist on those other sites. Vendu does it for me, and that was the selling point for me when I first signed up for Vendu. I love it, but there's a bunch of other things about them that I love too. But anyway, let's get into more stuff. I keep getting off on these rants, so if you're new here, you'll learn. That's just kind of what I do. That obviously needs to come later because it's buried. So as you guys know, if you've been watching, I love kids Oshkosh, especially overalls. These are just some little red conductor overalls. These are a vintage, like a 90s style, I believe. If I remember, I think these are a 90s, like mid to late 90s. No, these might be earlier. It's a paper tag made in the USA. So it's probably earlier. It's probably like late 80s, early 90s style. Has this stuff been washed? I don't think it has been. Oh, nope, there's the little barbs. So that tells me that they have not been washed. So that goes over in the wash pile. I love to sell belts. Love to sell. The very first belt I ever flipped. I bought like 4 belts at the thrift store one day, and I was just going to try them out. I was just like, I'm just going to try and see. And I forget what the brand, I should know the brand because I need to be on the lookout for it. I paid like $2.99 for, there were 2 of them that were the same brand. I paid, I think, $2.99 each. My local thrift stores now have gone up to like $5 for belts. They're $4.99. Well, I haven't been in my local thrift stores in months, so it might be even more. But I flipped them for just, I'm going to say right around 50, between 50 and 60. And then I was hooked on belts. Like, 2 into 50 or 60, yes. So I only pick up leather most of the time unless it's a unique print. This is a leather Lucky Brand size 36. And it's just a dark brown with a light, like a tan edge on it. In very, very good shape. So that definitely needs to be listed. Here's another belt. This is, oh, I remember when I got this. I can't remember. See, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to look this up again. This was, oh, I wish I could remember what this was. I can't read it. But it had this buckle. This is definitely old. This buckle is very, very old. I'm going to say this buckle is probably from the 50s if I had to guess. And then it's on this. I don't know if somebody, this is a permanent brad right here, or what would that be called? It's not a brad. I don't know. Anyway, it's permanent. It's not like, it's not a snap open one, you know? So I don't know if somebody like took this to a leathersmith and had them do it, or if this is the original belt. If this is the original belt from the 50s, then I'm surprised because it's in pretty good shape. It's not in perfect condition. You can see it's been worn, so it's got that little bit of a curve to it. But it is all leather. Does not have a size that I can see. No, I'm thinking that this was like they took this to a leathersmith and had this belt made because it looks very homemade. So it's probably about a 38 because the Lucky Brand is a 36 and it looks like a couple inches longer than that. But is this, could you guys, I don't know if you can see that or not. Isn't that cool? And I looked up whatever that says. I need like my loop or magnifier or something because even with my contacts I can't read what that says, but I just thought that was really, really pretty. Here is a women's belt. This is one of those that reverses, so you can do this side or this side. This is a rose gold in gold chain, and then it flips to like a patent leather with the gold chain. It is also not sized, of course, because it's reversible, and it is a 9 West. So it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably a bonded leather. But because it was so unique, and I love that it was reversible to from the patent leather to the rose gold, I just thought that was really cute. So that's an example where I'm not sure that it's 100% leather, but I would pick it up anyway. These typically do fairly well, these like braided leather belts. This one is pretty cool because if you can see, it's brown and then it's got black on the top and the bottom. That was the back side of it, but anyway, same, looks the same on both sides. This, is it branded? I don't see a brand name on this, but it does look, it looks pretty vintage to me. And it is a size 38. So I have that. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Y'all, kids clothing really does not sell for very much unless you have, like, this is probably a child's dress. I love to pick up girls' dresses. The fancier or like the brighter the colors, the better. The like vintage, obviously. But y'all, look at this. I could not say no to this. I could not say no. This is a 12 to 18 months. Look at this little, they're like just little shorts with a ruffle on the bottom. Oh my gosh. How cute is this? I hope you can see it. Can you see the outfit? I'll just show you separately, but look at that. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love that image. That is wild hair, don't care. How cute. And then it's got the same little cowl with all the flowers all over and this cute little ruffle on the bottom. It's probably not going to bring much. My Goodwills, which I think, did I see a Goodwill tag on? Oh, well, it has the barb, so this was Goodwill. My Goodwills used to be, I don't know if it's the same, but it used to be like kids clothing was 2 for whatever, like 2 for $3 or something. So if I found an odd number of items, I would always try to find one extra to get that lower price. Where's, oh, that kid's clothes needs to be washed. Okay. Oh, look at how, this is Matilda Jane, which is a Good Kids brand to find. Look how pretty is that with the flowers and the polka dot and the little rick-rack ribbon and the ruffle on the little cap sleeves and the bottom. There's the Matilda Jane, and there is the Matilda, where did I see it inside? Yeah, there it is. Matilda Jane right there. Cute, big pink buttons, and this is a size 8. Now, the only drawback is this probably had like some little bloomers that went with it, which I don't think I have, so that's unfortunate, but it's still super cute. And there's no way this is an 8. There's no way this is an 8. It says 8. I don't know. It doesn't look like an 8 to me. I don't know. Maybe Matilda Jane sizing is different. I don't know. It's been a long time. I used to exclusively sell kids' clothes on Kidizen. It's been, like, that was in, like, 2021. It's been years. Years since I've done that. Let's find. Look. See, this is what I'm talking. Like, this is a very, very pretty. It's probably not any crazy brand. Zenzi. That doesn't sound like anything super expensive to me. But the style is perfect. It's a size 4 or 5. Could you just see this for a little girl's birthday, photo shoot, first day of kindergarten, a little tea party, a daddy-daughter dance. I mean, it's just so precious, isn't it? Nice full skirt. It's got a little ribbon belt for decoration in the back. So precious. So that's why I picked this up. So not the brand, but just the style. And like, I sell so many special occasion dresses, and I put that's the first 2 keywords in my title is special occasion. Because if people are looking for a special occasion dress, that's what they're putting in there. More Oshkosh overall. Probably older, but they're not, I mean, they could be from the 90s, but they're not like vintage made in the USA. These are a size 12 months. Yeah, these are a little bit older. It's got the newer ones have like the big long tags. But again, when you're doing Oshkosh, buyers are always looking for that best back. That is a keyword to put in your titles. So cute little overalls there. I love kids' overalls. My son, when he was a baby, is now a grown man. He lived in overalls. Here is a Little Lass. That used to be a good brand. Oh my gosh. So I definitely got this for style. And it helps that it's new with tags, right? But it's Little Lass, 24 months. Look at this. It's a little jumpsuit. How cute is that? How cute is that with this little contrasting? It's a little elastic embroidered pink hem. I'll give you kind of a little closer up view of the pattern and the hem, or the little waistband. This is so cute. So cute. And new with tags. So this will go over in a different pile to be steamed. So things that are new with tags, obviously that was used in that it was donated to a thrift store. It came from someone's house, but it was clearly never worn because it still has the tag. So I'll just hit my steamer just to sanitize it, because it's gone from somebody's home to the back room of a thrift store, sitting for who knows how long, to the floor of a thrift store, and now it's been sitting in here. So I hit stuff like that with a steamer to sanitize them before I list them. This garland, I actually think, if I remember, this was in the half off. It was like the half off. They used to do, our Goodwills used to do like one color tag a week. Like these just was $4.99. But you see how it has a purple stripe? These are like super, I think this was like purple week, which would be why I would have gotten these. Otherwise I wouldn't have picked these up. But this is what I decorate my house in every single Christmas season. Buffalo plaid. I love it. So I probably picked this up for myself or the classroom. And I have a whole thing over there that I want to do one day, an unboxing. I haven't even looked through. It's like a big blanket, one of those big clear plastic blanket zip around things that you get them from in the store. And it's filled with Christmas stuff that I bought like probably last Christmas or like right after Christmas, and I've never opened it. I've never looked through it. I have no idea what's in it, except for there was a bunch of this. There was a bunch of buffalo plaid. So I'm gonna set this over here because that's gonna have to go out in my garage somewhere. These are new with tag, JBU memory foam footbed, 10 medium. If I had to guess, I picked these up for myself. If I had to guess, I picked these up for myself. I'm thinking I probably tried them on and they didn't fit. I'm a 9.5, 10. It just depends on the brand, but these are like new and so cute. Are they so cute? Look at that. With this, like, I don't know, it's like a sweater material down here, and then the leather look, it's there's no way that's real leather. It doesn't feel like real leather, but then they're so squishy cushiony, and they've clearly never been worn. So these I will try on again. I'm thinking that they were probably too big. If the heel slips a lot, I can't wear them because I'll end up with blisters. That's probably why they were in here, but I will try them on again, and if they don't fit, I will list those for sale. And it looks like we have one more item in here. Oh my goodness. Is this a seahorse? It's a seahorse. So this is why I say don't, this is Mud Pie, which I thought they were a clothing brand. I didn't know that they made home goods too. Don't be a reseller like me. I bought this strictly because I love seahorses. I love seahorses. I live in coastal Virginia. My home is a coastal, it's like a coastal-ish, coastal farmhousey boho-ish kind of decor. I've kind of like meshed everything together, but it's mostly coastal decor. And so I probably only, well, I see that it's also purple, which, or is that blue? So I'm gonna say still, because of that was holiday, that was probably purple is what was, I was gonna say it was probably half off, but I love it. I don't know if it has any value, and actually now I see that it's chipped right here, which was very deceiving, right? Because you see all around the edge is brown, but that is actually chipped right there. So now I was going to say I really have no reason to keep it because I don't really do a lot of entertaining. I work a lot. I have 2 businesses and a full-time job, so I don't really have much time for a social life. Maybe I could sell it locally. I'll comp it, and if I can put some kind of a coating over that, just because I don't want it to become more chipped. And now the pottery inside, this is like a terracotta almost, and I don't want that to be getting wet all inside there. So if I can get that fixed, if it's worth it, I'm going to comp it. If it's not worth it to make that repair, then I won't. But that makes me sad. Gotta look stuff over really good, and apparently I missed that. So I'm usually pretty good, but I do see why I missed it, because it's got a brown edge all around it, and that was brown. So that is it for this round. So I have recorded 3 videos for a channel that I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to revive. I guess doing all of this work, I probably need to revive it. So I do have another tote that I'm looking at over here. I don't think I'm going to have time, though. I think it's getting kind of late in the day, and I want to get my laundry is probably finished by now. Again, I want to get another load thrown in, and I clearly have enough over there now to start another load. And then I need to go and start getting dinner ready, because we eat kind of early around here. Typically during the school year, I come in the door around 4 o'clock and go straight to the kitchen, because I'm usually starving and exhausted. So I want to eat early so I can clean up early and get to bed early. So, and I try to kind of maintain the same schedule over the summer, which especially this year, well, definitely still, I don't want to sleep in. I don't want to get used to like sleeping until like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I don't want to do that. I want to be up between like 5:30 and 6, 6:30 at the latest. Working summer school is going to help with that, because I have to be at work early for that. So that is the end. I also need to stop because my throat is like, I'm starting to lose my voice and get really raspy again, and now I have piles on the floor again that I just cleared that I have to do something with. So that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the Death Pile Diaries series, and I'm really excited to get into some of those bankers boxes that are like all around. Oh, let me hold on. Let me move you guys around just to show you, if you didn't see my other video, behind my, okay, hold on. I got to get my phone out of the ring light. Okay, you see all those bankers boxes? We're going to go through those together. That stuff that's up there. These guys right here, those little guys, I'm not selling those. Those are my little babies. My little Bubba that I just lost about 3 weeks ago. And he always curled up to sleep like a little fox. So anything that's a fox I have collected for like ever, and especially now that he's gone, I can't get rid of my fox. Can't get rid of my foxy stuff. My Scooby collection is also not for sale, but then all of this stuff we are also going to go through together. This is the bin I was looking at that I could see from where I was. So hopefully it's still recording. Hopefully you guys liked that. And we're going to come back in another day, because I have 2 weeks before I go back to work for summer school, and we're going to get through all of those boxes I just showed you and unbox them and see what we have, because I'm already finding so many things that I had forgotten about. I'm super excited. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Bye, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.